Hi, I'm Robin Maycumber, here today with a short lesson about counting time. First aspect of counting time is understanding the time signature in music. And this is a couple of numbers generally written as a fraction in the upper left corner of your sheet of music. And the most common time signature is 4/4, which is also sometimes referred to as common time. And the way to think about a time signature in general is that instead of the long drawn-out explanation of the top number is how many beats per measure and the bottom number is what kind of note gets one beat, rather than say all of that, let's just say we're going to count 4/4 every measure, or 4 quarter notes. And to count quarter notes, we count 1, 2, 3, 4. An example of how that beat might be represented on the drum kit, and is generally the feel of 4/4 music, is with a kick drum on 1, snare drum on 2, kick drum on 3, and snare drum on 4. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To count eighth notes, we'll add a syllable in between the quarter note counts, in this case, and count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for 8 subdivisions of the measure. And if we add an eighth note in the hi-hat, we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we'll just hope for a somewhat familiar sounding beat. And then next, there's 16th notes. In order to count 16th notes, we'll add in 2 more syllables to our count, E and A. Thus it would be 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A for 16 subdivisions of the measure. So if we played 16th notes on the hi-hat, it would sound like 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. So this is a really useful skill to have because you'll use it to identify beats within a song. If you want to say to the other players in the band, we got to hit the E of 4 on the 36th measure, they can know where that beat is. Go up to measure 36, 1, 2, 3, 4 E and A. So that's an example of how to use counting time to identify beats in a song. In our next counting time lesson, our next rhythm music theory lesson, we'll go over odd times and how to count them effectively. Thank you for joining me today. If there's any subject in this lesson series that you would like to see addressed, please email me at the address below.